This is a connecting rod, and this little piece of metal is the rod bearing. This is the only thing standing between a smooth running engine and a catastrophic meltdown. Most people think these parts are just touching. In reality, if they touch while the engine is running, it's game over. Let me show you the path the oil takes to keep this metal off of that metal. Oil is pumped from the block, through the bearings, and into the crank. But to get to the rods, it has to travel through a hidden tunnel. Watch where this brush goes. There it is. This is the exact path your oil takes. It's a direct link. If there's a single grain of sand or a sliver of metal in this tunnel while you're assembling the engine, you just saw exactly where it's going to end up. To keep the parts from touching, we rely on a hydrodynamic wedge. You can see it right here on the scale. This tiny gap is the only place the oil lives. If debris bridges that gap, it doesn't just float by. At 6,000 RPM, it acts like a lathe. It chews up that soft bearing material instantly. The oily film collapses, and the friction welds the bearing to the crank. And all it can do next is spin inside the rod. This brings up the common fix. Just run thicker oil. If you've got a rough surface or debris right here, a thicker cushion of oil doesn't stop sandpaper from being abrasive. If the surface area of the crank is compromised, the oil is just passing over a jagged edge. You have to decide if a thicker fluid can actually compensate for a mechanical surface failure. Once the surface finish is gone and the bearing has been chewed, the mechanical damage is done. In older platforms like this 4.8 or a 6-liter LS, a failure here was usually a self-inflicted wound. A lack of maintenance would kill the cam or lifter first. That metal flakes off, gets sucked up, and sent through this tunnel. But in the modern L87, it's a different story. If debris is already trapped in this tunnel from the factory, you don't need to skip an oil change. You don't need a part to fail first. It's over before it even starts. The debris will bypass your oil wedge entirely, and at that point, good luck. You aren't choosing an oil weight. You're going to be finding a machine shop